and the greatest.
Someone with color. Someone with color. Someone with dash. Someone with.
Hey fellas, what's up? JustABro back again on Madden Mobile. And you guys wanted the defensive positions, the best elite budget beasts, and here you go. Starting off with a couple Bills players. Ronald Darby, man. This guy has 94 speed, so if you keep getting burnt alive by, deep threat receivers, Ronald Darby, 94 speed, 93 man coverage. Wow, that's pretty stacked right there. This card, I mean, he's not the tallest cornerback. He's not the tallest cornerback, but his stats are definitely the best to counteract the other deep threats that you go up against in the game. And he's going for about 39K, so not the most expensive cornerback. 85 overall, definitely a cop if you ask me. Here's the other Bills cornerback that I recommend, Stephon Gilmore. Hey, 92 speed, another really fast cornerback, 92 man coverage. So these Bills cornerbacks are really, really good, and they're both 85 overall, but they play much better than their overall. That's what this series is about. Finding the hidden elite gems. Even though they're a low-rated elite, they still have stats that are much better than some of the upper-rated, higher overall players. All right, here's another cornerback that I recommend, Prince Amukamara, 92 speed, 94 man coverage, and he's also most feared. But of course, the stats don't get boosted because Halloween's over. But this card is really, 94 man coverage. That's pretty damn good. The card goes for about 50,000 coins, but that's pretty much what this entire series is about. Nothing really below 35 to 40K. Upper levels of 50K, not too bad. Prince Amukamara, a great cornerback to purchase for your team. Here's another cornerback that I recommend, Chris Culver of the Redskins, 95 speed. Pretty nuts, man. We're going for about 45,000 coins for, it's pretty solid for this card. 91 man coverage as well. Great overall stats, but 95 speed, that's pretty nuts. So here's another cornerback I want to recommend, Josh Norman of the Carolina Panthers, 92 speed, 96 zone coverage. So this guy, if you run a zone blitz or a zone package, any type of zone package defense, this guy will lock down his zone. 96 zone, that's pretty nuts. And on head-to-head, that's going to definitely benefit you, and as well as league versus league, and even season mode. So definitely, pick up these guys that I'm recommending. They are truly the best budget elite cornerbacks in the game, and I'm going to recommend one more cornerback. Here he is. Here he is, guys, the main man himself, Jimmy Smith. 44,000 coins for a cornerback like this card. And I know the stats aren't, as eye-popping as the other cards. 91 speed, 93 man coverage, but this card has 98 press. So, off the line, he's just going to be, smacking the wide receiver. He's not going to really let him off line. So the deep threat will be pretty much out of the question unless you have like a Brashad Perriman. But, Jimmy Smith, a great cornerback to purchase. 44K, oh wow, that's pretty cheap for a card like this card. And probably the number one cornerback I recommend is Jimmy Smith and Josh Norman. And yeah, so guys, let's move on to the other positions. We have linebackers and the D-line remaining, and as well safety. So here we go, guys. First safety on the list, guys, we have Calvin Pryor. 85 overall, road to the playoffs, 88 speed, 90 excel, 96 hit power. So this guy will absolutely lay the wood. Recommended for the team, about 35,000 coins approximately. And yeah, probably one of the top safeties I recommend if you're more of a hit power kind of. If you control the safety on defense, this is the kind of guy I recommend for you. And also one more card I'm going to probably bring up right now. Multiple actually safeties I'm going to bring up right now, but he's one of them for sure. Calvin Pryor. Here are the other ones. Here we go. The number one safety I recommend to pick up, George Iloka, Team of the Week 12. Here he is. He got 88 speed, 94 zone, as well as 87 hit power. What a monster to have in the defensive back position. This guy also is 6'4". So, good luck is all I have to say. Tossing him the ball. It's literally the no-fly zone. George Iloka, definitely pick him up. The number one safety I recommend to pick up for your team. All right, guys, starting off with the linebackers. The number one linebacker I recommend is, of course, Lavonte David of the Tampa Bay Bucks. 90 zone coverage, 98 pursuit, 88 speed. Enough said. 96 tackle, all right? That's all you need to know. Pick up this card, 50,000 coins. Literally worth every penny. If you're struggling on defense, this guy's going to carry He's going to carry your defense, honestly. He's like the poor man's Luke Kuechly, but he doesn't play middle linebacker. He's like an outside linebacker. So he's like a no, scratch that. Poor man's Derek Brooks, legend. Lavonte David, absolute stud, one of the best linebackers in the game. Even though he's 87 overall, he has stats that are better than some of the legends. No joke. Greg Lloyd, He kills him. Who else? James Harrison. Levante kills him. Okay, so use Levante David. 50,000 coins, worth every penny. Pick him up. Another card I recommend at the middle linebacker position, Danny Trevathan. 84 speed, 88 zone coverage, 98 pursuit. So another, somewhat like Levante David with stats, but this guy plays middle linebacker. So if you have these two guys coupled together, what a linebacker core you have. Straight up, seriously. Pick up Danny Trevathan. Really, really good linebacker. Middle linebacker can hold down the trenches at the middle linebacker position. And let's move on to at least one more linebacker. I do have one more left. Here he is. Alright guys, here we go. I have one more guy after this. We have Anthony Barr, 93 speed, 91 agility, and if you add boosts, this guy is going to be the most overpowered linebacker in the game. Seriously, besides that Levante David, Anthony Barr, man, wow. Wow, 93 pursuit. I don't know what his hit power is. It's an absolute monster. Pick up Anthony Barr, and if you have Danny Trevathan, Anthony Barr, and Levante David, all lined up in your defense, and then add this one more linebacker I'm going to mention right now. His name is Ryan Shazier. Here he is, Ryan Shazier, another very, very fast linebacker. Put him in the 3-4 slot, 93 speed, 87 strength, 87 agility, 9 excel, 92 pursuit. What an absolute monster. Couple all these linebackers together, and your linebacker core is almost unstoppable. Literally almost unstoppable. Besides the legends, this is probably the best linebacker core in the game. Definitely recommend picking all these guys up. And let's move on to the defensive line. Starting off with Ezekiel Ansah. Here he is, boys. Very, very nice stats. 87 speed, 95 power moves. 87 speed off the edge. Can you beat that? No, you can't. 92 hit power, 87 strength, 81 agility, 83 tackle. Absolute stud. I mean, Ezekiel Ansah. What more do you want? Okay, here's another guy I want to recommend. Muhammad Wilkerson. 93 power moves, 96 pursuit, 96 tackle, 94 strength. But the fact that he gives +1 awareness is such a huge benefit for your team. Will probably increase everyone's overall by at least 1. I mean, not obviously everyone, but some players. And that's really, really helpful for the squad. Plus higher awareness, the more attempts that you have for your defense to counter your opponent when you're playing league versus league, head-to-head, all that jazz. Muhammad Wilkerson, absolute tank in the D-line with Ezekiel Ansah. Studs off the edge. That's all I can say. And finally, guys, defensive tackles. Jonathan Hankins, 43K, 90 tackle, 95 strength, 92 power moves. What an absolute tank. This guy is going to hold down the trenches for you. Pick him up, Jonathan Hankins. Gerald McCoy, Marcel Darius, also two really, really good defensive tackles. I mean, defensive tackles, they're not the cheapest, not the most expensive, but anything above like an 89 overall is about 60,000 coins. And if you don't believe me, then let me prove it to you. Let's go to like what, 65K? Sue's about 60K. So if you want to purchase a DT for 60K, a big name like Sue, 95 power moves, 93 hit power, 91 pursuit, 96 strength. Awesome defensive tackle to have on your team. Recommended. Definitely recommended. And guys, thank you for watching. This has been the elite budget beast for the defense, the entire defense. If you want me to do offensive linemen, comment in the comments below. Hit that like button. It'll pretty much show me that you guys want to see it, and I can definitely provide that for you guys in a future video. But till then, guys, I want to thank you for watching. Please leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys.